урьдчилан бэрхшээлтэй иргэдэд хамгийн их тулгарч байгаа асуудал нь бол дэд бүтэц, морчин нөхцөлийн асуудал байдаг. За түгээмэлдээ бидний ирээд байгаа түгээмэлдээ бол загвар болохуц ажлын байрыг бол бүрдүүлээд байгаа. Ажлын байрын нөхцөлийг бол бүрдүүлээд байгаа юм байна. За Даниэл одоо бидэнд танилцуулна. So shall we go around and
Sure. So this is our office, and this is some good examples of designing offices suitable for disability access, lots of different disabilities. You can see that we have some really good lighting in here, so people that are vision impaired won't trip over. And we have lots of wide spaces, so again, people who are having mobility problems or using the wheelchair, there's lots of space for them to move around, to pass each other and to turn around within the office. And you can also see where my colleagues are working there, their wheelchairs can fit easily underneath the tables, like here and here.
So I see there's enough room for them to get around.
Yeah, and you'll also notice the floor surface. It's a smooth floor surface, so the wheels of the wheelchair can move quite smoothly over there. It's not going to cause them too much, they don't need to use too much energy when they're propelling themselves on the floor, whereas carpet provides resistance and it makes them tired if they're pushing all day.
So are they, these desks, have they been custom made?
The desks have been purchased with wheelchair suitable heights in mind. So as you can see, they can be adjusted underneath, but there's enough room for people with wheelchairs to fit their whole body under, which means they can comfortably eat or write or use that tabletop as well. There's a spare room for people who need to have a rest or aren't feeling very well, or sometimes if someone in the countryside needs some emergency accommodation, then we can help them here and support them, and our personal care assistants can help them whilst they're staying here. So it's like a fully functioning house. We have a bedroom, a kitchen, and an accessible bathroom with shower, so people can stay here quite comfortably. I want to show you some adapted stuff in here. Oh yeah, we've got special cutlery. This. What else have we got? Cups. We have special.
So I see it's
so for example, it's for grip, and it's for people who might be a little bit weak and they can't grip something as thin as a standard piece of cutlery. It just helps them, and they can use different kinds of grip around that as well. And these ones are really useful. This is for people that might be having problems with aiming the food into their mouth. So rather than stabbing themselves with a metal fork, they can use a plastic fork with the ends that are rounded, so it won't hurt them if they accidentally hit the sides of the mouth or their face. And we've got lots of adapted cups which people can grasp in different ways depending on their needs, and they're also non-slip, so they won't fall off the bench and that sort of thing as well.
I also heard that people can, or members can, come in anytime and they can cook for themselves.
Yeah, so members can come in anytime and they can ask questions or seek advice, and we can help them in any way that we can. And often the members and the staff cook together and eat their meals together, and we have quite a lot of social events here as well. We celebrate different projects or different days, and birthdays, but also like world celebration days like Women's Day or Volunteers Day and those sorts of things. So it's quite a nice atmosphere in here with everyone sharing food and drink and just enjoying each other's company. It's a really supportive environment. It's really a happy place to be. It's a nice place to work and to meet new people as well. So that's obviously very encouraging for members to come back again and again and see us.
So how many more months do you have?
I have 6 more months. Yes, in Mongolia. And
what is in your plan?
In that time, we'll be scheduling lots of more education. So within the centre with staff and members, and also externally, if I'm invited by other organisations or government offices to make a presentation, then I'll be doing that as well in that time. And we'll also continue to apply for international funding for different projects as they arise. Can we come in?
Yes.
So it's just a bedroom, yeah. But this is an example. Well, you can extend handles so that the person in the bed can reach, and they don't have to get out of bed to turn off the light.
Okay.
And so we have a bed here, which is quite a good height for helping someone move on and off. And we have a second bed here for an assistant to stay overnight to help the person if they need to get up and go to the toilet, or if they need to turn in the night as well. Lots of people with spinal cord injuries aren't able to move themselves if they don't have feeling and sensation from maybe the waist down, and it's important that they move throughout the night so they don't get serious pressure wounds, which is what I was mentioning earlier. So if we have a personal care assistant staying here, they can turn them in the night and it'll help them to move safely.
You conducted training for the caregivers?
Yes, we do training for volunteers and caregivers in different areas, like how to help someone go to the toilet, how to help them on and off the toilet, how to move them safely in and out of the wheelchair or on and off the bed, and also how to push them in a wheelchair in the community as well. So it's really important that everybody helping someone with a disability in a wheelchair knows to ask them what they need, or if they're feeling comfortable or not comfortable. And there's lots of things, especially here out in the community, to be aware of, like uneven ground or curbs in the road that you have to get over, and stairs and things that you can trip over and that sort of thing. As pushing someone in a wheelchair is okay, but being the person sitting in the wheelchair is sometimes a little bit scary, especially if someone's tipping you a little bit backwards. So it's really important that we teach people to communicate with the person in the wheelchair and ask them if they're okay. And